Welcome, welcome, welcome to Big Lake Show Vibes. I am your frustrated host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win, and we are now on a 3-game losing streak. Couple of these games I did not expect. The Kings being one of them. I just, I'm frustrated, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going through what we like to call a funk. 124, 112. Malik Monk was the second coming of Moses. Okay? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? He don't miss. The man don't miss. But we got some good things to talk about before we get to just the all-around violation. Positive. Luka Doncic, Savage, Beast, the Slovenian Grim Reaper, right? Leg injury, it don't matter. I get it done. Shout out to him, man. I've been critical the last couple games or so on Luka, but he held it down this game. This cannot be him, right? This cannot be him. It's got to be somebody else. It's got to be somebody else. Bron James, decent, right? Played pretty well. I love when he's driving to the rim, right? And Jackson Hayes, just quality minutes. Nothing fancy, nothing fantastic, but when you're in, you're trying to get busy. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. We'll talk about a little bit more before I get into my rant. Listen, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. We are here after every single game. I see the chat is already booming. We'll get to that in a second. But this has been a tough stretch, right? January started off so promising. Comment from Eccentric: cancel my subs. NBA TV sub canceled. Peacock TV sub canceled. Good loss though. Save me a few subs. Yeah, Eccentric. Nah, they trying to get us from every angle anyway, right? Comment from Haroon: Monk was on fire, but Luka was on. Lakers just can't get the ball to shoot. Comment from OG Life: trade everybody but Luka and LeBron. I haven't looked at the numbers yet, right? I haven't looked at the numbers, but I just haven't been seeing impact across the board like we'd like to, right? Mind you, we've got guys like Dalton Connect getting major minutes tonight. Well, I didn't say major minutes, but he's getting minutes tonight, right? Gabe Vincent. I just don't, it's not winning basketball, right? It's not winning basketball. And I wouldn't say the offense was terrible. It was just the defense couldn't get a stop. Cut it down to 7. Balloon up to 20. Cut it down to 8. Can't get over the hump, right? Defensive. And that's saying a lot because the offense really only had 3, 4, 5 players get busy. Everybody else was chilling. Comment come from SJ Sports Talk: hi, Crim Slim was good. Comment from Rondo SMH: I know Rondo. It's dog. This wasn't the one. Comment from Eccentric: Gabe got hunted, but he got us back in the game and got subbed. SGA Sports Talk: the Lakers play like shit tonight versus the Kings. I gotta stop cursing. Damn. Rainy Dust benches buns. What's good, Rainy Dust? I ain't seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Eccentric: Real Madrid fired their coach. Lakers should too. Ooh, I don't think we're ready for a coach. That would just we would fracture. We would fracture. JJ surprisingly has good individual relationships with everybody. OG Life: Westbrook and Monk put it on the Lake Show tonight. Oh my goodness, Westbrook. it seems like every game we have to go against some former scorned player, right? Tonight was no different. Malik Monk always comes to play. Russell Westbrook doesn't. But tonight, boy had splash. He had splat, right? That's that splat. That's what he was hitting us with. El Angeles, Krim, I told you it's on. I'm about to be on. See, we're not going there tonight. LeBron's American. He left Luka hanging on his horrible play. SJ Sports Talk, why can I not curse? No, you can curse. Y'all can curse. I just can't curse out loud. The algorithm is not friendly to cursing, as I've been doing more research on. So we continue to fight the algorithm fight. But I will admit, Luka Doncic was getting us back, right? Getting us back. There was 2 separate runs where Luka Doncic was making every single play. Tonight, right? Tonight. But where I'm just missing something even from him is just a little bit more cardio. Just a little bit more cardio. And I feel like he could be dropping 50. Right? The man had 40 and 3 and finished with 42, right? We needed something that fourth quarter. I know he sits out a majority of the beginning of the fourth quarter. That's just how robotic JJ is. But we needed him tonight. Let's get back to the comments. Rondo, I would crash out and it would be valid, but I'm so mad I'm speechless. I feel the same way, Rondo. You know you my dog. I just got no words for tonight, man. Rondo, Rainy Dust, blow up the team. Just keep Luka and LeBron. Rondo, agree, Rain. SJ Sports Talk, I need to trim my beard because I look like a disheveled homeless man. But I think even the others tonight, right? We just could not get our shots to fall. We had open threes, right? They just could not fall. Now, I don't know if anybody else got the rug pulled up under their feet when they said Rui was back, right? I thought Rui was good to go. I'm hyped for tonight's game. I'm like, yo, Rui back. We finally got SEAL Team 6 sniper capabilities back, right? I'm looking up. I'm like, he got warm-up on, but I'm not seeing him. Come to find out, he was only available one night on the back-to-back. JJ was strategic. Ended up putting him on, saying he's going to go tomorrow. Bruh. Why you even get us hyped like that, right? Why'd you even say he was available if he really not? I don't want to bring him back and he can't go back-to-backs. What kind of thing is that? What kind of thing is that, my guy? So I was a little thrown off already when I didn't see Rui coming because surprisingly, just imagine all of the shots where Vando's in the corner for a 3. That's Rui Hachimura, a.k.a. 45% from the 3, ready to shoot. Right? It elevates our offense. I've talked about this before. You put Rui in the corner where you have Luka or LeBron driving, and it's the exit pass when things get flustered. Let's get back to the comments. I'm just disgusted. Where we at? Rondo, more bigs for actual cleaning up. OG Life, Lakers need Rajon Rondo. I think he's coaching now, to be honest. Healthy Rhythm, flush it and move on. I agree, Healthy Rhythm. Nothing to see here from a coaching standpoint, right? I take that back. We could not get a stop. I get it. That's not JJ's forte. He's more of an offensive guru, but damn it, we might have to bring in a specialist, right? We might have to bring in a specialist. Where we at? Daniel shouted you out. SGA Sports Talk. I don't have playback. Daniel, Luka carried. Go Lakers. We need AR and Rui. We need AR and Rui bad. I think we got like another month before AR gets back. Word on the street, right? I hope not, but that's what it seems like. Comment from El Angeles. Krim, it's hard to have cardio when carrying LeBron's. His cast was hurting from all that carrying he did tonight. I ain't gonna front. El Angeles, you're right. Luka was cooking tonight, right? He ain't been cooking the last couple games, but this is what I expect from him, right? Him giving us 20-something last night or the last time we played, that ain't him. 42? Really 40 and 3/4. That's the Luka that I know, right? Right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm come to expect from Luka the Don, the Slovenian Grim Reaper, a.k.a. Thor. We need that every night, dog. That's just the team that we got right now. Daniel, embarrassing. SJ Sports Talk. That's on LeBron James' son, Bronny, who splashed 2 threes today. What are your thoughts on Bronny? Do you think they should keep him on this team or should they let him go? You know Bron's my guy, right? You see him back there. Unfortunately, I don't think Bronny is going to get picked up, right? It's unfortunate. It's sad. But I think LeBron James's basketball career will continue after Bronny James' career has, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Comment from Rondo. Not even some runs. That's crazy. Rui was played and so was we. If I was a betting guy, I'd be pissed. That's why I don't bet, right? Because stuff like that. You think Rui's coming back, you put him for 5 any points. And you see him sitting the bench the whole night? Nah, man, I'm hot. Comment from OG Light. Pray Bronny over Gabe. Lakers need a spark off the bench. Gabe. He's just getting picked on now. It's just not fair, right? It's just not fair. SJ Sports Talk, I'm at 518 subs. Yo, we on growth mode right now. Timothy, the residential hater. What's good, Timothy? How you living? Lakers just blank overrated as LeBron James. Yo, why are y'all coming at my guy? Comment from Rondo. Luka carried the Mavs in every statistical category in the playoffs, and they'll still lose. He's not going to be able to help us without getting others involved and being consistent himself. Right. I mean, Luka had a great game. Don't get me wrong. But the problem is neither Luka nor LeBron. It's just consistency. It's just consistency across the lineup. Right? Where we at? El Angeles, and that's where LeBron should have been the Captain America, what you call him, look more like Trash America. Watch him sit out tomorrow. He has to sit out tomorrow. We're aware of that, and I think that's why JJ went with Rui Hachimura sitting tonight, playing tomorrow, because we're figuring LeBron, will not be ready to go. Side note. I don't know what's up with Luka's leg, right? But we need to work on that. I don't know what's up with Luka's leg, but we need to send him the vibranium care package, right? We got to. Comment from Rondo, leave a like. You heard what he said. Leave it, man. Timothy, LeBron is overrated. Daniel, Luka carried. Hey, Rondo in L.A., El Angeles at Daniel Salute Fam, SGA Sports Talk. Wow, y'all are coming at my guy, Goat James, tonight. Rainy Dust. Yo, man, welcome to the chat, man. I see you falling right in. Come and get yours, right? You know what I'm saying? Rui is so soft, man. I don't know what's up with Rui, but we need him back, right? At this point, we're all hands on deck when we got guys like Dalton connecting. No disrespect to Dalton, but yo, come on now. He can't. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Um, Comment from SGA Sports Talk. LeBron is a bum. Eccentric happened last season against the Jazz after All-Star. Lakers will be fine, but Pelinka needs to make a move. I agree, Eccentric. Rob Pelinka, he's like Gordon Ramsay. He gonna cook up no matter what, right? That's a fact. So we gotta trust in the process. Honestly, from being 100%, I think that's why these guys are getting minutes. Guys like Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, Maxi Kleber, right? As much minutes as Vando's getting. I think it's all to showcase like these guys can still play. Trade for them, please. And some of these guys got contracts that are expiring. So we know the value in that. I just think Robbie P got one move in him, and all we need is one. Because if we had AR-15, a reliable, young, hungry lion, not Luka. Luka's an all-star. We're not talking about him. Luka's next level. I'm talking about a young, hungry lion who also plays defense. We would be killing. We would be killing like a Trey Murphy type. What's the dude? They got a couple guys in the Utah Jazz we would love to grab. We got to pull that trigger. And damn it, if Ja Morant is available for AR-15, make it happen. I'm sorry. AR's our guy. But damn it, for Ja, yes. Yes. Where we at? OG Life. LeBron is 41. He should be a third option and have more of a role like PG on the Sixers. I agree. But right now, he's damn near our de facto point guard. I would love to see LeBron catching the ball in the post. 2-3 dribbles. Catch and shoot Bron from the corner three. It's splashy. Yeah, man. Y'all are getting real spicy in the chat. Oh my guy, LeBron James. Comment from Healthy Rhythm at Timothy. If Bron is an overrated, stupid bum, just curious, what does that make you? Just a question. Get at him. Healthy Rhythm. And you know, Healthy Rhythm is on the positive tip, right? He's very, very positive. So when he got to go there, he got to go there. I appreciate you riding for GOAT. Rondo. I know Luka and Bron get the big bucks, but the others got to take blame. Gabe getting like 40 minutes to do nothing. We're going to get into these numbers, right? Because it's hard while I'm watching the game, but it ain't Bron. It ain't Luka. Bron dropped 40. Luka dropped 42. Bron dropped 22, 8 of 17. That's not bad, right? LaRavia, 2 points, 1 of 7, though. Marcus Smart, 1 point, 0 of 5, though. You know what I'm saying? Vanderbilt didn't give us any points. Shout out to Jackson Hayes, went to work. Gabe Vincent, surprisingly not bad. 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from the 3. Dalton Connect gave us 5 points. Nick Smith Jr., nothing. Bronny got busy. We talked about that. 2 threes for the Splash Kid. Maxi Kleber got in. But if 2 of our starters, LaRavia and Smart, who wouldn't normally be starters with Rui and Austin Reeves back, they gave us 3 points. Right? They gave us 3 points. Ayton gave us 13 and 13. That's a step in the right direction. I think somebody told him, brother, it's impossible to get less than 12 rebounds, man. If you just jump, it's impossible to get less than 12 rebounds. Ayton, you're 7 feet tall. Come on, man. So the numbers aren't terrible, but the defense is atrocious, right? We just don't get no stops. They scored 32 in the first quarter, 29 in the second quarter, 34 in the third quarter, and 29 in the fourth quarter. What are we going to do with that? What are we going to do with that? We need to be seeing 25s, 26s, 24s, right? 26 and lower. That's lockdown. Really, 24 and lower is lockdown, but whatever. We'll give it a little boost there. 26 and lower. So the defense, I feel, just could not get a stop. We would cut it, but we could never get over the hump, right? We could cut it, but we could never finish them off. We never got a chance to smell blood. The game never got into clutch mode. We were just fighting back. Where we at? From Eccentric, still got a lot of games to play. El Angeles at OG. It's Bron ego. He the one won't take a back seat. Listen, it ain't on Bron, because I think LeBron is fully How many shots did LeBron go for? 17 shots. That's not a lot. Doncic's dropping 25 shots a night, right? So I think Bron is willing to play the role, but our team is constructed to have AR-15, right? He has never missed time like this. El Angeles, Morant is a no-go. El Angeles, hell no, Crim on Morant. Healthy rhythm, AR all day over Ja, my opinion. My bad. The chat is spoken. Multiple people. They're saying AR-15 for Ja Morant, and they're sticking with AR-15. Wow. Shout out to the chat. I might stand corrected. Comment from Rainy Dust. Bronny outscored half the roster tonight. LMAO. Bronny like, yo, you going to put some respect on my name tonight. I heard he's been cooking in the G. That's what it took last season. And somebody may have got in his ear like, yo, you know what's a team option next year? You got to start cooking, my brother. So shout out to him. Eccentric. LaRavia was terrible. Smart was terrible. Eccentric. That's pretty much what it boiled down to me. I mean, LaRavia, I've come to expect at least 10 points from him. Marcus Smart, the same. Like at least 2 or 3 clutch threes from Marcus Smart. He just had an off night. It's like they mentioned it in the game. Marcus Smart has just not been consistent, right? He'll go 3 for 8, 0-4. 3 for 7, 0-4. 3 for something, 0-4. So hopefully he's cooking tomorrow. I don't know, man. Healthy rhythm, agreed. El Angeles. Big from Healthy Rhythm, big facts. Ja Morant doesn't fit at all basketball-wise. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I got caught up in the moment. My bad. Rondo, $30 million for 3 of 6. Healthy Rhythm, in my opinion, AR is an investment. But can we it's going to be a tough investment to pay for, though. Is how much are we willing to pay AR-15 a year, realistically? Is he $45 million a year type? Comment down below. I'm not saying that the chat is not right and that AR is a better fit than Ja, but I'm just thinking about the arms race that is the NBA, right? Just thinking about the arms race that is the NBA. Where we at? OG Life. Giannis can solve a lot of the Lakers' problems. Oh my goodness. Does God shine on the Lakers one more time and deliver us Giannis Antetokounmpo? Yo, we'll bring him. We'll bring back Kostas. We'll bring the other 2 brothers, right? Hey, whatever it takes. You can have Ruby. You can have AR. You can have Gabe. You can have Maxey. You could have half the bench. Damn it, you could have Bronny James. Giannis. Giannis. That would, oh my goodness. I can't even think like that. That's like getting Wilt Chamberlain back in the day, right? That's like getting Wilt the Stilt back in the day. Comment from me, Centric. If they get rid of JJ right now, the team will bounce back. Damn. Damn. Nah, JJ signed that extension. He's good money. JJ signed multi-year extension. And that's Luka's guy now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Luka and AR's guy. They would be pissed. Comment from El Angeles. Krim, yes, it's because in Bron head he's still a number one. But it's not like Luka's not giving the ball up, right? He's kicking the rock to Bron. Like Bron be wide open. He just missed sometimes, right? He missed sometimes. Like the last game, it was those 2 threes. He missed a couple threes tonight. But I would not put it on Bron, right? At 41 years old, it's the job of J.J. Redick to hide LeBron in the lineup. If you're telling me Vince Carter can play as a spot-up three-point shooter, corner 3 guy, and thrive for 2 to 3 years, JJ can find a way for Bron to be productive. I'm looking at Luka. He's giving the ball up to LeBron to bring the ball up. Luka the Don could be our point guard, but he's choosing not to. It's the cardio. I think it's the cardio. I don't think he has the right amount of stamina to be the point guard right now. Because if he did, he wouldn't give it to Bron. He don't got to give it to Bron to bring the ball up. I'm watching. He's like, go ahead. You push the ball up the court. Either that or he's hurt, which he is, right? But the severity of the injury, we don't know. He dropped 40 with the leg hurt. I thought he was done for the game. So, I don't know, man. Where we at? El Angeles, because AR is a team player. Moran is not. He's a coach killer. That is a good point. Rondo, that's what I mean. It's not Luke or Bron. It's everybody else. Healthy rhythm. JJ is not the problem. I think it's about building team chemistry. It's coming. I'd bet on it. I agree to healthy rhythm. I think everything will be right and when we get AR and Rui back. You're looking at a team that's missing 2 of its 5 starters. And when those guys played, when we have our official starting lineup up, they play big minutes. They play playoff minutes, 35 minutes each. AR is getting 38, 35 minutes a night. Rui getting 30 minutes a night. So these are major pieces to the cog. I think we'll be good. Vegas Dev. What's good, Vegas Dev? I think we need to accept this team ain't it. Looking forward to moves we make in the summer with picks. Nah. That's unacceptable right now. Rob Pelinka got to make a move right now. We can't wait to the summer because LeBron James is made for playoff basketball, right? He's not made for these young, hungry runners. Malik Monk had 6-gear, 7-gear turbo boost, rocket, jetpack, propeller type speed. This man was everywhere on the court tonight. Half court things slow down. It's more bully ball. It's more foul calling. Everything's heightened. That's when Bron does what he does best. Right now, we just trying to get to that point. Minus AR-15, who was our number 2. Minus Rui, who's our best three-point shooter on the team by far. What we haven't talked about is how the spacing is collapsing with Vando at the corner 3 spot. It just is. It's not his fault, right? Everybody's being put in spots that they're not normally in. So Let's let the team get whole. Let's let us get right. We will cook up. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Um, Rondo, LOL, it's more of an investment to us than Luca was to the Mavs, because even Luca got traded. Facts. At Rondo, if we get Giannis, the bench will consist of his brothers and Bronny. And I'm okay with that. Because we know Giannis playing about 40 minutes, bruh. El Angeles at Rondo, the difference is that the Mavs didn't want to pay Luca that Supermax. Is AR eligible for Supermax? I don't think so, because he hasn't been an all-star. But what is what is he eligible for? Comment down below if you know. Where we at? At Rainy Dust, should Rob even pull the trigger for a trade this season or wait until the off season? Now, there's guys that we can offload right now, right? Maxi Klebers, Gabe Vincent, possibly Vando. It's a few players. It's a few players we can offload right now. Where we at? Rondo. If we couldn't get a better player, we definitely got to put AR up. Eccentric. Gabriel is the best point guard. El Angeles. Krim and the cold part, he was taking shots away from AR when he came back, playing like he's a number one, and that's the issue. Bron been doing too much when he don't have to. Nah, we can't do that. Because Bron, we still lost games when it was Luka and AR. Right? We still lost some games, too, when it was just Luka and AR. Like, we wasn't undefeated. Granted, they looked good, but we was playing. We hadn't gone through the gauntlet yet, right? We hadn't. Comment from Healthy Rhythm. Response. AR, he's always said, I want to be a Laker for life. Less about money, in my opinion. I played b-ball, and I'm from a small town in Arkansas. I know how we think. Some things are more important than money. I hope so, because we cannot afford him, right? I don't think we can afford another all-star caliber player, right? So I hope it is. Now, mind you, he bet on himself. He bet on himself to get to the Lakers specifically. If you're interested in that story, he has a very unique story, right? It was like he could have got drafted, but he didn't put himself into the draft and essentially said, I'm just trying out for the Lake Show. I was like, wow, I didn't know you could actually do that. So shout out to him for betting on himself. Shout out to the Lake Show for just being that destination where people want to be at, right? Shout out to Bron, because I'm sure Bron played a part in it. He was there, right? He saw how we did Caruso. He saw how we turned up Caruso. Shout out to Caruso. And so, hey, man, AR got to, I believe that when AR is going to work with the Lake Show to try to make it happen, right? Shout out to him. Comment from OG Life. AR's offense is deeply missed, right? He has playmaking ability. He's got alley-oops. Him and Bron got the alley-oop connection. And he's got ISO basketball game. He's got that game, like when Bron and AR start the fourth quarter together, they're phenomenal. When Luka's sitting and it's just AR and Bron, they're phenomenal. Right? AR knows how to play off of somebody. He knows how to be the third option. He knows how to get in where he fits in. That's been his makeup since he's been in the league. He's always had Bron and AD and was still able to get his. So that's second nature to him. Bron got to figure that out. Let's just give him some grace, right? He didn't have the off season to work on that. Let's give him some grace. Jeez. Coming at my guy. Nah, it's all good. Where we at? El Angeles at Healthy. That's true, but them Rich Paul words changed his mindset after that. At Healthy Rhythm at Rondo, I think Lakers upstairs see AR as the next Jerry West. That'd be tough. At El Angeles, we can offer him $245 million, 5 years. At Rondo, whoa, healthy. The next logo being AR is like saying Max Christie was the next Kobe. At Healthy Rhythm, as of January 2026, AR is eligible for up to 5 years, 241. That's what I'm saying. That's about 45 a year. That's tough. That's tough. That's big bag, right? That's more than that. That's like 40, 48. 48 a year. 48 a year. Gosh. Second apron is killing us. At Rondo, damn, that's a possible bag. At Eccentric, they have to sign Reeves or they're losing for nothing. At El Angeles, Krim, yes. Ken, that's not true. Before Bron came back against Utah, we were second. Since then, we have been dropping games. But we were second like 3 games ago, too, right? We were second like 3 games ago, right? We still right there in the mix. That's why I think, not only do we sometimes overthink this thing, but sometimes the media be talking about us like we just fell off the earth, right? Even at this point, we're still probably 5th. And 2 through 5, 2 through 6 is like 1 loss away in the loss category. We'll be all right. Where we at? Scrooge McDuck laughing emojis. Healthy Rhythm AR short documentary link above. Hey, okay. El Angeles, nope, Krim. It wasn't Bron. AR was a Kobe fan. Bron had nothing to do with AR decision. Why you, I'm not letting you do that. I've heard them talk about it. El Angeles, I ain't giving him no grace. He's something. I can't see what it says. He gotta stay ready. It cuts it off sometimes. Healthy Rhythm at Rondo. My opinion, AR, but that's what my gut says. El Angeles, especially when you're making $52 million. Eccentric, Brown was the reason they signed AR. I believe so too. Now, let's get to the numbers. We briefly went over them, but let's get straight into it. Shout out to the chat. Chat is booming tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. As a team, we got to work on a couple things. 49% from the field. That's not characteristic Lakers basketball, right? It's not. We got to be at the 55 mark, right? 55, 56 mark. Sacramento, 59% from the field. The Lakers, 22% from the 3 tonight. It's not our game. If we're only making 8, we don't need to be shooting 36 of them, right? The Kings, 65% from the 3, 17 of 26. It's amazing. The Kings shot 10 less threes than us. Made 9 more. That's the game. We could point fingers at Bron. Could point fingers at the others. But when teams are splashing that 3 ball, there's not much you can do at 65% clip. They're daggers. 79% from the free throw line for the Lake Show. 10 turnovers, that's elite. 21 assists, that's paltry, right? You need to be up at the 30 mark. That means we're playing ISO basketball, stagnant, or we're just missing shots. Which actually I would say that's more the case tonight. Won the rebounding battle, surprisingly, 39-32 with 12 offensive rebounds, right? 2 blocks, 9 steals, only 9 personal fouls for the Lakers might be a season low. That tells me that the defense was super lax. We ain't even getting no call. We ain't even do no hacking. Let's get to the chat. We'll get to the individual numbers in a second. Where we at? At Rondo, exactly. We talking about the big money guys willing to sacrifice the bench. Gotta love being a Lakers fan. Comment from Scrooge McDuck. Shut down by Giannis. Now this. Hey, listen, the Giannis play was just phenomenal play, right? I can't even say nothing about it. That's just great man, great person doing great things. This one right here was Malik Monk going absolutely bananas. And Russell Westbrook splashing from three, right? They was like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson out there. Scrooge McDuck, LMAO, OG Life. You can't count on the role players to be consistent and score double digits. El Angeles, Rondo, he need to be coming off the bench to keep it a buck. Wait. Who need to be coming off the bench, El Angeles? Comment down, comment who you talking about. At Rondo, damn OG, we can't get 2 to 3, maybe even 1 to 2 guys on the bench that's consistent on both ends. Healthy rhythm, King still smoking crack from the last night's 13-point win over Houston. LOL. See, y'all get at the Lakers like these. Yo, they just said they beat Houston. Houston's on a 5-game losing streak as well, right? We'll be all right. These are the dog days of the season. We're just waiting for All-Star. We're waiting for health. Oh. Yo, y'all in the chat are hilarious. Hilarious. Um, El Angeles said, who you think? He's clearly talking about Goat James coming off the bench. It never happened. It just can't. Where we at? At Rondo, I agree. El Angeles, Rui, and AR should come off the bench for Jake and Smart. Just saying, healthy rhythm. AR was the reason they signed AR. Period. AR said, "I'm betting on me. I'm betting on me. I like the sun. I like to play golf. That's why we call him Iron Man. That's why he's Iron Man. The boy liked to play some golf, and you know LA got those spots year round. Yeah, Rondo, he was not talking about Rui and AR. He was talking about Goat James. Violator Records. All right. Oh, man. Comment from El Angeles. No, they didn't have DeMattis. That was a horrible loss. Yeah, I agree. This was a bad loss. Like, I was looking at the January calendar, and I'm thinking win. Not losing to teams that's 10 and 30, right? That's just not good. All right, let's get to the individual stats. Let's start off with the starting five. At Rondo, disrespectful. Thank you, right? There's levels, right? You cross the gun line, boss. You crossing the gun line, boss. You ain't got to do that. All right. Individual, let's start off with Goat James. Since they're just talking crazy about you, my guy. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 of 17 from the field, 0 of 5 from the 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Did give us 1 steal. Still had the lowest plus minus on the offensive, on the starting lineup, right? Healthy rhythm. Hawks won by 3. Lakers lost by 3. Tomorrow night will be interesting. At Rondo, what do you think the problem is? What Coyote actually can be fixed? Krim, I think it's just about well, really, we just got to wait to get players back, right? I don't think anything can be fixed right now. The teams don't practice, so it's not like we can implement new plays or whatever, right? I don't see us running none of the plays that we started that we was running to start the season last year, right? I didn't see horns. I haven't seen the all ball movement. I haven't seen elite screens, backdoor cuts, the Warriors offense that JJ like praised on Mind the Game that he brought to the Lakers. I haven't seen none of that. None of it. Now, JJ said we ain't running the plays he been calling, so maybe that's on the show. But damn it, I ain't seen no strategic gameplay. It just looks like a lot of improv basketball out there, to be honest. Just being real. El Angeles, plus sack was on back-to-back. It was no excuse, but your boy didn't show. He showed. Bron showed, right? At Douglas Jenkins. What's good, Douglas? How you living, man? Dude, I just looked at Dreamers Pro and he said the Lakers cancel shoot around to preserve Bron's body. So much for the easy schedule. Well, We got to take that with a grain of salt. But if that is the case, that's crazy. I don't understand why they would do that though, right? Why would they cancel a shoot around for Bron's body when Bron does shoot around early in the day, right? He's known for getting to the arena as early as possible and doing his thing with nobody really around. So I don't get why they would hinder the rest of the team. That's just ridiculous, right? Not to mention, I watch on the Lakers joint, right? They show pregame like they were shooting a little bit. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Scrooge McDuck, the biological father in the background. You see, man, stop putting that disrespect to my guy. When you see him in the background, that's my guy, right? Rondo could. Okay, hold on. What do you think is the problem and what could actually be fixed? I think the problem is just not enough bodies. What can actually be fixed right now? Nothing, right? I just don't think there's anything that can fix missing AR-15's 28 points. Missing Rui's 15 points, right? That's 33, 30, let's see, 38, 40. It's about 40. At the minimum, we're missing 40 points on offense with those two, right? El Angeles, hell no, he ain't playing like a 52 million year player. Bench his ass. Y'all lucky I didn't say Chris Paul his ass. Nah. Well, first of all, he got the no trade clause, so you can't really get rid of him. And they're not trying to just cut him and buy him out, right? I definitely don't think that, right? You want to he is a living legend, right? You don't want to disrespect. So, coming from Healthy Rhythm, attitude, consistency, sleep. You said it best, right? But that's an individual thing. That's not anything that I think JJ can fix, right? But their attitude does need to be a little bit better. The consistency has to be better, particularly on defense. The offensive woes, I understand. Again, we're missing 40 points in AR and Rui. Minimum. We'll be back. We'll be fine. Just give us a little bit of time to hoof. Comment from OG Life. You guys think my 50-win wager on the Lakers is safe? I think you're great. OG Life, I think you're fine. We got to get 32 losses in order for that thing to be popped, right? 33 losses. We're just at 13, 14. Still got another 19 losses to go. I don't know. I doubt it. Highly doubt that. Scrooge McDuck. Lakers going to Cancun this year. Don't worry. El Angeles. Wow. Don't say that, bruh. We going to Cancun after the parade. That's what's happening. It's still chip with dip season. Let's not get it twisted. Remember, we have not played. This is our 20th different starting lineup that you saw tonight. 20th different starting lineup. I should tell you everything. We're in survivor mode right now. We're just in survivor mode. Rondo, imagine if Luka could run like Curry off the ball. It's the stamina. Dre the Don, what's good, my boy? It's just bad aura around the team lately. I agree. We just haven't gotten our footing back. But we need AR and Rui ASAP. El Angeles, that means he's sitting out tomorrow. Rondo, they're canceling practices. What Bron got to do with them shooting around? Facts. El Angeles, AR-28 is no more since Bron came back. Nah, that's not happening. Right? Well, without Bron, he's dropping 40. So the 28 is with him there, right? He do his thing. Rondo, if everybody getting preserved for the playoffs and we make it, I'm okay with this. Facts. At El Angeles, disrespectful. This is a business. Chris Paul, his ass. At Healthy Rhythm, Rondo, I agree. At Rondo, LOL, finally something we can agree on. Healthy Rhythm, LOL. The chat is booming. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not hit subscribe, do that right now. Come and get in with the chat. We out here having fun, living, talking that talk. Sports is competitive. This chat is okay. Whether you're a fan of my guy or not, you can come in and talk your talk, right? You can get it off your chest. I will read the comments, right? At El Angeles, Krim, I'm sorry, I'm a lifelong Lakers fan, We're not winning shit. I'm gonna keep it real. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bruh. I remember the dog days. These are not those times just yet. We are not in the dog days of Lakersville, right? I remember those teen win seasons, right? Enough wins to barely enough wins to drink, right? I remember that. I remember it. I distinctly remember the 4 to 5 year stretch before Goat James got there, right? It was bad. It was bad, right? We're not going to do that. I'll be copping pleas for my guy, right? But that's what you're supposed to do, right? Under the midst of pressure, you got to stand up for who you ride with, right? Water wet. What's good, water wet? Not going to lie, I think your Lakers will stand pat. Thank you, El Angeles. No, he had one good game since Bron came back. Rondo, damn LA. We got Luka, Bron, AR, and Rui with JJ and DA. We going to win in despite of the bench. El Angeles, he had to put up 44 points against the Raptors because your boy played horrible. Didn't Bron just drop Big Bank last game? Yeah. My bad. Healthy rhythm. Never say never, El Angeles. For example, what do you think NCAA has picked as the biggest dark horse? Arkansas. OG life. We haven't really been the same since Rich Paul criticism and AR and saying the Lakers are not contenders. I didn't understand that from Rich, right? But now that Rich has continued to talk, I see now he's just on BS timing, right? Rich Paul is on viral statement timing. No matter, everybody can get it, right? He's disrespectful, right? Rich Paul is disrespectful, no doubt about that. I saw something where he just mentioned, I think it was this last video he did. He said, trade AR, like, yo, dog, your man's is Bron. You can't be saying these things. He said, trade AR for Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., and everything will be fixed. I said, damn. Why he had to go there? Why you got to go there? You know, you just trying to ruin relationship building, right? This ain't Bron. This is Rich Paul violating. So, where we at? So yeah, I agree with anything you got to say about Rich Paul. He been tripping. Scrooge McDuck. I'm surprised Bron hasn't won Flop of the Month award yet. See, that's yo. How can he? We got Luka and we got Luka on the squad, right? We can't do that now. Now, if there's one person that's gonna get that flop, it's got to be Luka the Don, and deservedly so. I need him flopping. I need Luka getting all the calls possible. They don't call nothing for Goat James, right? They don't call nothing for Goat James unless it's blatant. Where we at? Shout out to the chat. Booming. Water wet. Lakers don't have depth. No 3-and-D. No POA. The Lakers GM is so bad. Robbie P. You heard them. They talking about you. Usually when they talking about you, you make a splash move. We need us a 3-and-D, young and hungry, athletic, no-name guy. They all around the league. Just grab one. Where we at? Eccentric. Rich talk too much. I agree. Rondo. Bron been hated. Love and hated again. Chip on the way. Facts. Right? Chip and dip season is not over. Where's the positive energy at? Jeez, chat, get at me. Agree at Eccentric. Scrooge McDuck. Rich Goofy levels is at 100 again. The fact is LeBron who's making him say this stuff is sick. I don't think it's Bron. I think Rich Paul just got ego. I saw him on the Joe Button and Fat Joe and Jadakiss podcast. Yo, Rich Paul just thinks he's that guy. He just thinks he's that guy, right? I don't think this is LeBron. Healthy rhythm. So as Bron at El Angeles, at Rondo, Triple J over AR is insane, even as a joke. Vegas Dev, What's good, Vegas Dev? I'm looking at Bron kind of funny after what Rich said. They boys, so they obviously discussed this stuff. That's what makes it so bad about what Rich is saying, because whether Bron is co-signing it or not, it looks like that. Right? Whether Bron is co-signing it, not, had anything to say with it, agrees with it, doesn't agree with it, it looks like that. It's just the optics. Comment from Scrooge McDuck. Goat James too busy turning the ball over in the clutch. At least you called him Goat James. I appreciate that. At Rondo, AR, Luka, and Smart can flop all day. Rondo, Precious, Achua. At El Angeles, Crim, that's why I said that, because that's not Rich Paul speaking. That's Bron mouthpiece. I noticed, and AR knows that. I'm telling you, pay attention to Bron and AR interaction on the bench. Is none. Eccentric, Bron is responsible for my divorce too. At Eccentric, at El Angeles, Eccentric, he probably did. Healthy Rhythm and my ingrown toenail. LOL. Right. Like, come on. How much are we going to put on the 41-year-old? At Rondo, sounds like Bron willing to trade AR for a real big. Now, here's the thing. I don't doubt that Bron is willing to trade AR for somebody. It's just who, right? If you're going to pick up a Giannis type, I'm down. And I'm sure he's down. Question. Would you trade AR for VJ Edgecombe? Question. What do y'all think? Keontae George, I'll also put in there. Those two. What do you think? Keontae George, VJ Edgecombe for AR-15. What do y'all think? Comment from Healthy Rhythm. He said no. Capital N-O. Okay. No 2 times. All right. Water Wet. Thoughts on my Warriors, bro? We will get MPJ and D Sharp. If it's one thing I know about the Warriors, they get some players. By the way, Water Wet, if your squad is the Warriors, it's another brother in the chat, SGA Sports Talk. Check him out. He does what I do, but for the Warriors. And I believe when we play the Warriors, we will be doing a live play-by-play, some kind of thing like that. We'll do some type of content. So if you support the Warriors, definitely check him out and check us out, particularly when we play the Lake Show. Also, if you have a team that's not the Lakers and you support the channel, I'm always down to bet T-shirts, right? When we play the Warriors, I'm willing to bet a T-shirt. No doubt about it. We'll find a way, P.O. Box, however you need to get it to whoever, right? But I am willing to bet a T-shirt. Nothing too major, you know what I'm saying? A T-shirt is a T-shirt. So let me know. And that goes for anybody in the chat. Whoever your favorite team is, you can write it down and we'll get busy. I stand on that. Comments, where we at? From Rondo. Hell yeah, I'll take both and give him a bag of chips. Water Wet, my Warriors are bad right now, but I believe we'll get the Lakers 5th seed while the Lakers fall into the play-in because they don't have depth. Hell no, we ain't getting to no play-in. Y'all barely at 500. Barely at 500. And I like the Warriors, right? Healthy Rhythm, and they are both amazing players. OG Life, Lakers could use guys like MPJ or Kuminga. Now, MPJ? MPJ is a dog. We get MPJ? I don't know who we would have to give up for MPJ. Maybe not that much because he's on the Brooklyn Nets. We could probably steal him for the low. That's actually a good thought about that. That's a good one. MPJ is actually a real good one to get to. I'm going to read a couple more comments, then we'll get back to the numbers, and then I'll get back to the comments. Let's see. Laker at El Angeles. Krim, I'm only telling you from what I know and heard, and that's the issue with he knows his power over the team is over, and that's messing with his ego. I'm telling you, Krim. Oh, no, that's a no-doubter. He knows the no-trade clause is expiring this season, right? That's why they didn't re-sign him to the current contract. They will give him a new contract. It's just not going to have a no-trade clause in there, and he will be like any other player. He had the juice before. You're completely right. He does not have the juice, and nor does he like how the team completely just gave the team over to Luka. I will 1,000% agree with that. Where we at? Rondo, LOL, damn, y'all don't want Bron and Curry on the Warriors, and Lakers get Jimmy and Kuminga. Yo, that'd be nasty. Water Wet, yeah, I support your channel. I already subscribed. Hey, shout out to the boy, man. I appreciate that. We're on our way to 500, right? At Rondo, Lakers need young, quick players that can get their own points. Healthy rhythm. Now, if you talk Brandon Ingram that I like, but not for AR. Brandon Ingram, another dog. Oh, my goodness. But I don't think he'll come back to the Lake Show. At Scrooge McDuck, at Rondo, so Super Team James can get a second chance. El Angeles, MPJ don't play defense. We score enough points. Defense is what we need. Who you thinking, El Angeles? At Rondo, MPJ could be an end of a shot clock spot-up shooter after Bron, AR, and Luka. Water Wet, MPJ will be great for my Warriors. We need a forward that can shoot. And, of course, the size, he's 6'10", can play center with us. At Rondo, Scrooge, the answer is yes, and I hope it's rigged. Curry and Steph get the fifth chip together, and Bron retires storybook. At SGA Sports Talk, can you get me to 600? Talk your talk. Now, let's get back to the numbers. Luka the Don, I've been waiting to read this off. 42 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. As much as LeBron is my guy, we acknowledge Luka is the top dog. Luka is the top dog, right? 16 of 25, 2 of 9 from the three-point line, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Also gave us 4 steals. He still had a minus 10 though, right? We just didn't play well. Tonight. We couldn't get any stops. LaRavia, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 5 from the three-point line, 1 steal. Damn. That ain't going to cut it, all right? That ain't going to cut it. Now, I've been expecting more from him. And I think he'll do better. But if 5 out of your 7 shots are three-pointers, that's not the game that I want to see from LaRavia. I need to see him at all 3 levels. Marcus Smart, 1 point, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gave us 2 steals. Marcus Smart, we've come to expect at least 2 threes from you, dog. That hurt tonight as well, right? 1 point. Starting 31 minutes. Him and LaRavia both played 31 minutes each and gave us 3 points total. 4 rebounds total. 5 assists total. That ain't it. And went 1 for 12, 0 for 8 from the three-point line. Last but not least, Marcus Smart. DeAndre Ayton. Shout out to you, DA. You're on the course back. 13 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 of 7 from the field, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 blocks as well. That's what we need to expect from you, DeAndre. 13 rebounds is minimum. Nightly, dog. You be dropping 6 rebounds, 4. Like, come on, man. Ain't no way. Let me finish up these numbers and then we'll get back to the comments. Comments are lit right now. Shout out to the chat. Listen, once again, if you have not, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. We are out here after every single game. Talk your talk. It's appreciated. Vanderbilt gave us no points, 4 rebounds, 0-3 from the field, 0-3 from the three. Him only taking 3 shots and they're all from the three is criminal. When we saw how good Vando looked driving to the rim last game. Come on, man. Imagine Rui taking those threes instead of Vando. It's the little things like that that I think make all the difference in how we play. Jackson Hayes, dominant. In 19 minutes, only 19 minutes, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Dude is balling. Gabe Vincent, 9 points, 1 assist. I was talking bad about you, but that's actually pretty good. 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 1 steal. Dalton Connect gave us 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from the three-point line. The chat is booming. Shout out to the chat. And Nick Smith got in for 2 minutes. Bronny James got in for 2 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from that three-point line. I know Pops was happy to see that. Last but not least, Maxi Kleber, 1 assist. Hey, we tried. Let's get to the chat. After that, we'll check out the standings and our schedule. And then we out of here, man. Where we at? Let's see. At Water Wet, yo, SGA talk, you're a Warriors fan. At El Angeles, I would personally say is DeAndre Hunter because we wouldn't take much to get. DeAndre Hunter, I think, is already locked in. I think that's one of Robbie P's already locked in options, right? I think he's looking for more. OG Life, Luka played like a superstar #1 option tonight. I thought he played phenomenal, right? This is what I've come to expect from Luka the Don, right? 40 points, 3 quarters, just dominant, like any 26-year-old superstar is supposed to be. Game taking over level dominance. But the problem is his stamina. I think his stamina is just a little too low for where we need him, right? He played 37 minutes tonight. That's 11 minutes without him on the court. For him, I think tonight we needed 41 minutes, that kind of game. We need like a Coach Tibbs type of play, right? Where, hey, you start, you're playing 40 minutes. Especially the superstar Luka the Don. You're 26, not even 27 years old. Yo, we need full game coverage. Full game coverage. Scrooge McDuck, storybook, two superstars players getting a fake ring together sounds like a fairy tale for Bron. Wow. Disrespectful. Water Wet, I'm willing to trade Kuminga for Rui and Jackson. No. You ain't taking Jackson or Rui, but is Kuminga a free agent? I think he'll be a free agent, right? Rondo, made in heaven, Scrooge, Water Wet, as long as we get a center like Jackson. Now, Jackson's a dog. Jackson has been playing with intensity. He's been playing with heart all season. I said last season, JJ, you were tripping by not playing him some games. Luckily, we now have DeAndre Ayton, so we always play a 5. But Jackson Hayes is thriving. Scrooge McDuck, I suppose. Healthy Rhythm, have a good night all. Peace out tonight. The sun will shine again, no doubt about it. Yo, Healthy Rhythm, stay positive. Water Wet, the Lakers roster is trash, bro. I can't believe they used Gabe Vincent as their 3-and-D wing. It's unbelievable. Right. I'm glad you said it. It just don't make no sense. Rondo, so DA is back after 1 game? I think so. At Rondo, this team looks so good on paper. Maybe my expectations just too high. No. I think when we get those 40 points of offense back with AR-15 and Hachi, a.k.a. the SEAL Team 6 sniper, we're good to go. Water Wet, I expect the Lakers will lose tomorrow again, but not a close game. Nah, I think we got this tomorrow. It's get back season, right? We don't, well, especially against the East, we fear no man. right? We fear no man from that squad. And they don't have Trey Young. Yeah, no. Cupcake. Scrooge McDuck at Healthy Rhythm. Good night, Sugar Bug. Yo, the chat is bubbling. Healthy Rhythm at Rondo. High expectations are a good thing. OG life. We need a 20-point game from Jake or DK tomorrow to win. I expect that more from Jake. DK, I don't know if he's getting any minutes. Scrooge McDuck, y'all want Luka to be with Wilt Chamberlain? Yes. We need 70-point Luka to Don, right? Eccentric, Kaminga can't space the floor. El Angeles, Krim, thank you, boy, for that, because if he would have helped out Luka, he could have took some plays off the rest, but he couldn't because of Bron misses. Whoa. Last game, Bron was a +8, and Luka was a -10, perhaps, right? Tonight, Bron was a -9, Luka -10. So there was a 1-point difference, even if minuscule. Then I'm a cop a plea for my guy on. But it's all good. At Tufts, do you think Rob will make a trade? Bro, this is concerning. Robbie P has to make a trade. Shout out to you, Tuff. I saw you hit that subscribe, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm new in your channel, bro, from the Philippines. Yo, shout out to the Philippines, man. I've been hearing a lot of good things. People moving out there, living good life. Man. So shout out to you out there in the Philippines, man. That's what's up, man. I know it's a big Lakers contingent out there too, because I used to be in a Facebook group that had like Lakers Philippines heads. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Do I think Rob will make a trade? He has to. I think that's why guys like Dalton Connect, Maxi Kleber, Gabe Vincent are getting minutes, right? Letting them know, hey, you could take this guy off our hands now, right? You could take him. At Scrooge McDuck, I expect a coffee date before sweet talk. Oh, Rondo, nightmares about they blew up the bubble chip team tonight. Oh, my goodness. The Dwight, the JaVale. See, even the coach, Jason Kidd, he took our other guy that we had. I can't think of his name, but he coaches now with Jason Kidd. Jared Dudley, right? We had, oh, man, Caruso. We had them guys, man. Shout out to that bubble chip, man. Shout out to bubble chip. El Angeles, Krim, them numbers be misleading. Comment from Scrooge, Filipinos love bean. They do. That's a fact. That is a fact, right? Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. I gotta take a little trip out there. I heard you can live right out there. Ask Scrooge McDuck, and I don't do stupid. Sorry. Oh man, listen, man. Shout out to the chat, yo. Y'all really be turning up. It's a great. I can't even read some of these. You're offended for no reason. Good night, sugar bug. Hey, that's in the chat. That's in the chat, man. Love the chat, right? Like, yo, chat booming. So, man, chat is booming, man. Shout out to y'all. This is what I envisioned when I started the channel, building a community where after the games, there's just a place for us to come to, talk our talk, get stuff off our chest. You know, whether we're happy with the situation, whether we're pissed off with the situation, we're here, we're together as a unit, and if we just happen to make that championship run that I can see so clearly, it's right there in our grasp. We got Luka to Don. Y'all don't think too much of it, but we got GOAT James. We got AR-15, Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt, some new player that we don't know who just yet. I think it's going down, man. I think it's going down. At El Angeles, Krim, will you be getting any moderators for your channel? Nah, not yet. We still underground, man. We still underground. This thing's still dirty, right? You know when things change up when I start adding a banner, when I add OBS, when you start seeing highlights and stuff, then I may have to clean it up. But right now, we raw and uncut. We raw and uncut. Hey, man, if you got something to say, you can get it off right now. You got something you want to promote, get it off right now. At Rondo, the bubble team wasn't pretty, but they were so willing. Listen, people say what they want, man. Yo, I love watching bubble basketball. Like, that was a time period where there was nothing on, right? There was nothing else to do but just be there at OG Life. Holy moly donut shop. Yo, that's how we about to do teams. The way Moly was slapping them, that's how we about to do teams, right? He said, what mother? Moly. Yo, that's how we about to be putting hands on them. El Angeles, my boy said dirty like BET after dark. Like Nelly with the credit card, right? Y'all remember, if anybody is of age and you know BET after dark, BET uncut, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a time. What a time to be alive. All right, let's get to the standings, and then we'll get to the schedule. Schedule first. Tip drill. Oh, good times. Oh, my goodness. As a young pup, man. Healthy rhythm. See, I knew what Chucks were when they called them tennis shoes. OG. Nah, that's OG. That's Dr. J.O.G. That's Dr. J.O.G. Oh, man. So as it's been, we talked about a little bit. We got a game tomorrow night, Tuesday, January 13th, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern against the Hawks. It's got to be get back season. 3 L's in a row is unacceptable. Right now we're 3-3 on the year 2026. We just can't have that. Hawks, Hornets, Trailblazers, Raptors. We got to get all of those. We have to get all of those. At Healthy Rhythm, keep it up, Krim. You rock, man. We trying, man. We're on the way to 500. There will be other stuff on the channel soon. I'm going to start hitting more current event stuff to get the numbers up, just to get the whole Krim Slim channel up. Like I mentioned, OBS Studio, I'm just waiting on some young heads. I feel like the official old head when it comes to OBS Studio and getting that up and running. But when we do, it's going to be booming, right? I got it up right now. I just don't feel comfortable on it, right? So we working on that. I got a soundboard. I got to get used to talking and pushing the buttons, but we working on it, man. El Angeles, man, they were some crazy as hell playing in some Chucks, no ankle support, and you could feel the ground. Like the bottom, it's almost like wearing chancletas damn near, right? with some more cloth around it, yo. There's no bottom to that sneak. Like, I don't know how they didn't get, and they didn't have like no kind of shin splints. Like, they was still, imagine Dr. J jumping 40 inches in the air and landing with some Chucks on. Where your ankle support was you lacing it around the back, right? Like, bruh. Top material is the same like a roller skate, dog. Like, no support. I guess that made stronger legs, though, back in the day, right? Imagine Anthony Davis with Chuck Taylors as his only option. That. Oh, man. Listen, we got to get some wins this month, right? I thought the Kings was easy work. We should have handled them. Healthy Rhythm, NBA, no babies allowed. That's a fact. Now, that was that time period, too. But we got to get some of these wins, man. We got to steal some of these wins. We also got the Nuggets. We got Clippers, Mavericks, Bulls, Cavaliers, Wizards. Nothing scares me in that bunch. But if we're losing to teams like the Kings, then all these games are going to be tough games. So don't tease us, JJ, again. We need Rui back. We need an update on AR, right? Rob Pelinka, we need to see you make a move. It's coming to that time. What's up? And besides that, we just gonna continue to hoof. I think Bron and Luca still have some growing to do as far as um, chemistry, as far as knowing when to go, when to fall back, how to be at their peak while both are on the court. But we'll get there. We'll get there. There's still a lot of season to play. We got January, February, March, and a little bit of April. That's enough time for us to get right. All we need is a 10-game winning streak, 10-game beatdown across the league to put us right in contender spot. So we'll get there. Last but not least, let's check out the standings, and then we'll get to the comments, and then we out of here. Lakers still at the 5 spot, right? Still at the 5 spot. Mind you, the 2-spot Spurs have 12 losses. We've got 14. I repeat, the 2-seeded Spurs have 12 losses. We've got 14. We're right there. We're right there. The shakeup is to be had. And to be honest, we haven't been playing great basketball. So we're right where we need to be. Yeah, we could be a little bit higher, but with every game, it changes. Had we won tonight, we'd be 24-13, and we'd be the number 4 seed. Right? So trust me on this. We're going to hoof. The 3 seed has 13 losses. The 4 seed has 14 losses. We also have 14 losses, right? 6 seed Suns, 15 losses. 7 seed Rockets, 14 losses. Now, somebody mentioned the Warriors, and I didn't have time to look. Y'all are way down there, 21-19, right? That's the buffer. That's the buffer, right? Between the Warriors and everybody else is like a 5-game gap. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Let's get to these last bits of comments, and then we're going to get up out of here. But shout out to the chat, man. Y'all are booming. Y'all are booming. I see these lives are going on much longer since we've been popping in the chat. But, hey, man, that's what it's all about. Where we at? Healthy Rhythm, Keep It Up, Creamy Rock. Let's see, El Angeles, man, they was crazy. We got that. Healthy Rhythm, you need any help, let me know. Appreciate that, dog. Rondo, you had to be there. Scrooge McDuck, oh my goodness. Scrooge McDuck, first matchup with Giannis after 3 years. I'm proud of Bron. No. Listen, Bron got busy. Did you hear the way Giannis was talking after the game? Right? That he was talking like he saw greatness out there. And he had to bring his level to the next tier, right? It's like it was a Dragon Ball episode on that one, for real. Scrooge McDuck, where we at? Rondo, waiting on that next win. Hopefully it won't take too long. No. We got to get back within 24 hours. AEBA, Anthony Edwards, baby mamas. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, Rondo, the Coca-Cola area. Rondo, AD with Chucks is a short career. Scrooge, AD would be paralyzed if he wore Chucks. Lakers. OG Life, Lakers need to put together consecutive wins, maybe 5 or more winning streak. We need that. Scrooge McDuck, paralyzed SMH. 33 Paul, poop. LA sucks. LA sucks. Shout out to 33 Paul, man. What's good? How you living, man? Now, you could talk your talk. I just need to know who your team is because I'm willing to bet T-shirts. Comment, Scrooge McDuck. Giannis had to drool a little so Silver kept him in the league. Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, nah, right. Tell him, Scrooge. You bum. Hop off the chat, Goofy. That's what Scrooge. Right, man. Listen, you can come in here and talk your talk, but just, keep it creative, right? Keep it creative. And You need to mention who your squad is. I'm telling you, I'll circle them on the calendar. Comment from Scrooge, divine spamming. Now he was hitting Control V, Control V, Control V, Enter, Control V, Enter, Control V, Enter. Right? He was just typing. Comment from OG Light, trolls are everywhere. Yeah, man. That's what happens when you're the top dogs, man. Oh, Celtics. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. If you're not subscribed, I need you to subscribe. Let me see. When do we play the Celtics again? When do we see those bums? February 22nd, my friend. 33 pause. I'm betting if the Lakers beat the Celtics February 22nd, you got to send me a t-shirt. I'll tell you which one. If the Celtics win, I'll send you a t-shirt. You tell me where, when and where, I'll send it. It does not matter, right? You let me know if you're down. I'm always down for the smoke. It just adds a little bit more. I don't gamble, but I'll definitely have fun with that kind of thing. 33 Paul, I'll send you a sub. Lock in, brother. Lock in, because when we see them Celtics coming up, I will call you out and say, it's going down. T-shirt season. Right? That's how I do all my bets. If it's sports teams, I'm not a money guy. I'm not big, like I don't gamble on the apps. But I will bet a t-shirt. I feel like it's more demoralizing that you got to buy a Lakers t-shirt and then ship it to me. I love it. I love it. And I can't be more pissed when I got to buy another team's t-shirt. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get that in. All right. Anything else? Listen, man, the chat, I cannot say enough. Y'all have been killing it, right? Y'all have been doing y'all thing. That this channel would not be where it is without the chat, right? Comment from 33 Paws. Did y'all bums win tonight? I'm going to guess no. And even if they did, it was a fair guess to make, right? Right? They cannot see us. Celtics lost. They trash. Boys, trash. Big trash, right? But that's the kind of energy I like. Yeah. See, you bring the squad together. You bring the chat together with that. We may not agree on GOAT, on this, that. But when you come in here talking that green talk, I got to put everything away. There will be no green on this channel whatsoever. Oh, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Again, the channel would not be what it is without the chat. I'm going to try to add more videos, not necessarily Lakers content, just life content, things that are going on in the world. There's so many things to talk about. But I appreciate y'all, man. This is the core group that we're going to run to the top with, right? The end goal being maybe doing something for the Lakers officially, right? And if that happens, seats is on your boy, right? Seats are on your boy. So we will continue to grind. If I get a sponsorship from Lakers store or NBA.com, whatever, right? Gear is on me, right? So we're working. We're on our way, man. If you build it, they will come. Life lessons, right? Build something, create something, start something. It don't have to pop in the time that you want it to pop. Just keep grinding. I saw something about MJ, and I'm not a big MJ fan. I'm not. I respect the greatness, but growing up, he was like my mortal enemy. But MJ said something good. He said, I never chased greatness. Every day I just got better. Right? It ain't about chasing greatness. It's about just being better day after day. Right? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I also didn't like that MJ got his first win on the Lake Show. I didn't like that. Right? It was a hobbled Lakers team. We'll bounce back. Nah, MJ was greatness. That's a fact. Like, I ain't gonna front. And just you know what I'm saying? My squads, like, I was a Knicks fan. I was a Knicks and Lakers fan, right? Neither of those was big Jordan fans, right? It just wasn't. Just wasn't, right? No disrespect, because he's that guy. No disrespect. He's that guy. And I definitely take a lot of his mentality into how I run business, right? You can't be nice out here. You get the job done. You get the job done. So shout out to MJ. Shout out to anytime I mention MJ, I gotta mention Mamba. Shout out to the Mamba. Shout out to Goat James. Shout out to the past, the present, and the future stars of the league. NBA, we all love watching it. We love talking about it. So shout out to everybody, man. With that, minus the Celtics. And with that, let's see. Let me get these last comments in, and then we are out of here. Eccentric, your live replaced Lakers Nation for me. Them people over there are too toxic for my old ass. Nah, your man James Worthy be talking crazy. He be talking crazy. But that's my show. I be keeping them on the side. And we usually come on right after JJ Redick speaks after Lakers. At Lakers Nation. I don't think I've watched Lakers. Hold on. Lakers Nation has the guy with the polo shirt, right? And he usually I remember them. I remember Lakers Nation. I thought you was talking about Spectrum Sportsnet. Oh, Lakers Nation. Yeah. Shout out to them, though. Shout out to them. That's what I'm trying to get to, right? They definitely are established. Just trying to bring another perspective to something like that. El Angeles, what Krim? Wow, he didn't have to because greatness was MJ. If you grew up in that time period, you was either a Lakers fan, an MJ fan, or he hurt your heart every year, right? I was one of those, he hurt my heart every year, right? Every single year. Oh, my goodness. At Scrooge, Bron been chasing greatness for years, and his bag has not evolved. 2 strikes. At El Angeles, Krim, okay, I get it, but greatness is greatness. No, that's a fact, right? We can't knock that. Like, I definitely respect it, but man, yo. If you were not a Bulls fan, it was torture watching him play your squad. It was bad. OG like 72 days to the Dodgers go for the 3-peat. You see, I got on that Dodgers blue, baby. You see, I got on that Dodgers blue, baby. Otani in that vibranium, getting right. Oh, man, it's going down. Shout out to them, for sure. And, we about to get it. Eccentric, Sonics fan, hated MJ too. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was, we got respect for MJ, but man, he was cutthroat. And just when you think you had him, they blow that whistle and he get that foul call, and he was splashing both of them. You just be sitting there like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. It was bad. Right? So, hey, man. Listen, this is Big Lake Show vibes. I'm done talking, man. Just thinking about MJ got my angst going. At El Angeles, I wasn't tripping because I'd rather MJ did that than Bron, because I know greatness broke my heart. Not somebody saying not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, y'all just, what happened to, we was hating on the Celtics, right? We was collectively back together hating on the Celtics. How we got back on my guy? Nah, man, I appreciate it. It's all good. We got to get the job done, right? They can talk. Everybody can critique while we're losing. Bron, we got to step it up. I know you hear the chatter. I hear the chatter. Let's go get it done, right? Let's get back to that 25, 27 points a night, 8-8, handling business, dunking on everything, don't miss at the rim, 3-ball splash, back 40% from 3. We could do it. As Scrooge McDuck, Brown was counting his finals losses. He could still go for number 7 if they make it. At El Angeles, I had to. Oh man, y'all are great, man. Y'all are great. Listen, this is Big Lake Show Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win. And listen, man, we better not have to wait too long. We got back-to-back games tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Check it. Don't just trust me. Check the calendar, right? But it's going down. Atlanta Hawks, unfortunately, you got to get these hands. And with that, we out.